The heck? I'm so confused. I don't even know how this is gonna work. 1, 2, 3, go live.
Do it.
All right, so apparently I'm alive. I can't tell. Oh, I've been on for 7 seconds. So if you guys are watching this right now, you guys probably want to skip a little ahead. Right now, I'm just trying to get this ready with my boy Austin.
All right, I see it.
You see on my YouTube?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna let everybody in on Instagram and Skype. Not Skype. Telegram. I want to make sure everybody gets in on this. We got 13 viewers. Just give us 1 second, guys. Nieves is doing $400 a day. Great, dude. If you need help with scaling, you can definitely just contact me because I'm really good at scaling it up. But I like doing it. That's why I love doing it, and that's why I'm good at it. But let me know if you want to get help on that. I just need to let everybody know from Instagram and live stream on YouTube right now. Oh God, how are you guys doing? I'm like super tired. Like my eyes have been like strained hard, dude. I've been trying to get a lot of work done. I'm just like, I can't be a bitch. But it's not like it's a bicep. It's like your eyeballs that are gonna die. So, oh God, dude. The grind don't stop. Have I been tired? Can you guys hear Austin? Probably not.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to integrate Austin into this.
For sure they can.
Can you guys hear him? No, they can't hear you. You see Hachi's in the background.
They can hear me because I have the audio on yours and I'm kind of testing it and I can hear myself. So.
All right. Bet. Okay, they can hear it. Okay. Guo Jun Gan. Is that Chinese name? Like, that's my grandpa's first name, so it's interesting. Anyways, I'm just going to let it in. If you guys are joining us, probably skip 2-3 minutes ahead, and that's where we're going to start it. I just want to make sure everybody doesn't miss this. But in the meantime, guys, leave your questions down below of, like, what is the exact obstacle you guys think that is stopping you guys? Stopping you guys from reaching the next level, stopping you from reaching $100 a day, $1,000 a day, $10K a day. If you're more on the advanced side, I do really recommend you guys to just DM me. I'm really good at scaling for you guys. But you guys can also ask it here. So you could just questions from all levels. Announcement chat. YouTube live right now.
I'm trying to get the link.
Oh, true.
I'll have it in a second and I'll post it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even make a thumbnail for this. Oops. Okay, there's the link. Definitely gotta change the thumbnail. How do you change the thumbnail? Dude, I'm like learning. Pop out chat to. Yeah, keep leaving your questions. I'll definitely answer it, but I just need to make sure everything's set up so I can give you guys the most high quality stream. Yikes. Yo no sé. Edit it.
I like the duck face. Yeah.
I know, I did that on purpose because what YouTube does, if you guys are wondering, when you click go live, they said takes a thumbnail in 3 seconds, and I'm like, I just did the duck face. So I had to react. But all right. Yeah, we're gonna start in, I'll just say 2 minutes. I really want to make sure everybody is going to. I'm gonna go live on Instagram just to give that notification up. But yeah, Austin, you've been good too. Just been like, school's been a struggle for you.
Oh gosh, dude. Yeah, it's been great, but like, yeah, I'm just finishing up finals. I mean, classes are done on Wednesday, so it's like I'm at that final stretch. But yeah, everything's just coming to an end all at once. So everyone's doing finals and final projects. Carrying my team a little bit in some of them.
Yeah, dude, I've like 3 or 4 more weeks of school. My leg fell asleep and it hurts right now. Feels like needles. But I'm trying to find a stand that join me on YouTube Live. Pin that.
Give you a winning product. I heard fidget spinners were really good.
Yeah, me too. Okay. All right, we got some pretty good questions. I'm just going to let them all sink in. Just give us a few more minutes. I want everybody to settle. But we got 34 people.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I don't think they can see your beautiful face this time, but...
It's all good.
And I don't think I'm sharing my screen. You guys can just only see me, probably. Duck face, LOL. Yeah. I didn't know how to react to YouTube, so... I'll definitely figure out how to do the screen share or whatever. Yeah, hell yeah, Sam. Let's create a video together sometime. Okay. All right, we'll just get right to it. This is just going to be purely Q&A. I want to address the exact problems that you guys are going through, because I'm at the stage where I kind of have trouble sometimes remembering what is the big obstacle. And when I started, I definitely had different issues and problems than you guys have now. You guys have a big and huge abundance of knowledge right now on YouTube, and you guys don't really know which one to follow. And I'll definitely just give you advice through what I've learned. Have a good product, but I can't make sales. I mean, if it's a good and winner product, then you should be making sales. Like, what a winner product is, in a very general sense, is basically it performs absurdly well. It just gets you sales that you would never see in other products. And that's what usually a winner product is. $1 or $2 purchases, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Product research besides using Facebook. Okay, so Brian, I did create another video for my IP.ms. That's one of my favorite videos ever. Well, not favorite videos ever, but basically a favorite method. There's not many other great methods out there. This are one of my favorite. Duck face, dude. I don't recommend influencers, but if you really believe and have high confidence in your influencer, then I would definitely test it. But increasing conversion rates. I mean, there's a lot of things that increase your conversion rates. One of the biggest things that increases your conversion rates is basically making your landing page look like something that you'd buy from. I mean, that's a very, broad statement of answering that question. But basically, think of yourself, when you're on Amazon, you're buying a product and you're like, basically you're ready to buy it. What are you looking for? Of course, you want to be able to track the product. You want to be able to contact Amazon if anything goes wrong. You never get the package, or you never whatever. And of course, trust and branding. They obviously want to see reviews. They want to see that people bought this before, and you're not only the first person. Because I see a lot of stores, they have like literally 0 reviews. And I'm like, would you buy from a store that never had any reviews? So buyer psychology has a lot to play into this, but it's not as big as it sounds. You just have to visualize yourself as a buyer, and then you can learn from there. Duck face, hell yeah.
Yeah, use things like scarcity, use things like ClickFunnels. They'll help with conversion rates. Just make your landing page beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of people
make it really easy to check out. Make it an extremely easy process for them to get to check out.
I mean, the more they think, the more they think about the fact that whether they want to buy or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, another big thing, a lot of people are like, Herify or no Herify. I recommend Herify because most of your traffic is going to be cold traffic. If you know 100% or even 90% chance that your brand, your store is going to be a branded store, you're going to be going a very long time with this store, then of course don't put Herify after a few months after doing it. But most of your traffic is going to be purely cold traffic that I've never seen your store. And if you give them ability to basically tell themselves, I'll check out the store tomorrow, I'll check it out next week, and maybe pick it up. But if you give them like a Herify, this is just off of my experience, and I have seen conversion rates go a little lower when I take it out, because most of my stores are all general stores. Some are niche, but they're just all cold traffic. And if you give them a scarcity, what I usually like to do is set it at 7 hours, 15 minutes, 7 hours, 14 minutes, and 23 seconds. Make it extremely random. A lot of you guys, for Herify, you guys are making a mistake of setting at 12 hours exactly. And if you see a ticker going off from 12 hours, right when you go to the website, you're like, the fuck? Is there a timer or bomb going off kind of thing? And, it kind of gives them the fuck moment. And they're like, the heck am I getting? Is this fake? Because not many websites like Amazon has something like that, right? So I would definitely do something random. But this is just my recommendation out of using the Herify. Give us a winning product. Just like what Austin said, I heard the fidget spinner does pretty well.
Sorry. So for a winning product, it really depends on your niche and your store, of course. If you're going for like a general winning product, I don't think it's too great to always hop on trends. Like, make your own, dude. Like, go find a cool product. Go learn how to market it.
I'm so tired, dude. Yeah. I've been on the grind. Like, I've not been sleeping much, but dude, I just like want to wake up and just like get right to what I want to. Because like I have this huge ass to-do list, and I only went through like half of it today. Austin getting it. Give us winning product. In fact, I'm probably the oldest one here. Who's the oldest one here? He's 42. Can anybody top that? Never too old to make money. I mean, who's that Walmart guy? He started at Walmart when he was like 63 or do you remember that story? I don't remember exactly, but and he made all of his money throughout his last 10 years of his life. So it's never really too late to make money. I mean, don't get demoralized seeing like young people like us because we just had the opportunity. You can say we're lucky, but don't mess yourself up. Take what you have and go execute. Compare yourself.
I wish I had the knowledge of a 42-year-old because there'd be so much shit that I could like not mess up on.
Yeah.
That
I mean, there's a lot of things that you learn to like mitigate the errors that we're going through because you lived 42 years. You've probably seen a lot and a lot of amazing things. So, but let's see if anybody could top 42. But marketing tips for sales, dude. Very general question. I'm just gonna ignore that because it's fairly general. Like almost every single YouTube channel are all marketing tips, Facebook ads, influencer. So try to give me a more specific one. Do I mentor? I only mentor some people, but let me know how your journey is. Like shoot me a DM right now on Instagram. Tell me your journey, and maybe I can give you 15 minutes or whatever. I don't mind. Sometimes, like Austin, he always like likes to go into his DMs and just like help someone out because it's fun. It's fun. Like it's fun seeing it's fun to see your perspective on what's going on, and it does help me learn how to help you guys more if I like connect with you guys. So definitely shoot me a DM if you guys need any sort of help. I definitely not respond like right away, but I try to respond whenever possible. POD or drop shipping, I'll make a video on that, I promise. But for me, I had a lot more success in drop shipping. It's the problem. I mean, a POD, you just have less margins unless you build a really big brand like Anti-Social Social Club, and you just have like huge ass margins. But POD, $10 to $15 margins, and then you have to design the product and everything too. So it's just like it works, but I do prefer drop shipping right now.
I say what I do is do them both because do branded merch and stuff like that as your POD. So they'll look and be like, wow, he's got t-shirts, hats, and stuff for his brand, but he's also selling all his dropshipping stuff. So they're more likely to trust you. It's just a great thing for branding. I
mean, a design, like I get a lot of my designs for $3 to $5 on Fiverr, or you could even talk to some Fiverr people and say that I'm trying to really build a long-term brand here and maybe even have a long-term relationship. I could definitely teach you how to make some money if you want to do something like that. Or you could just say that I'm going to be spending a lot of money and I want to make sure that you're the right one. And maybe they'll give you a discount. Like there's a lot of ways to not trick them, but incentivize them, sell. So I'm just looking on YouTube questions right now, guys. So the people on Instagram, prefer you guys to go to YouTube. But you guys can still leave questions on Instagram. Is it saturated? Is Shopify saturated? I mean, basically, I just answered that question with I just recorded a video with Ari, and basically we were talking about that. I don't know if we posted that actually, but basically what we were covering is basically one of the videos with one of my students sent me before. Basically, this was his breakthrough, and the fact that the video was basically some guy. He's like a millionaire now, and he was in Shopify dropshipping, and he tested through 72 products, and he didn't do like hopping on trends. He just literally just tested a product that he saw on AliExpress. It was basically the product that he liked or whatever. He wanted to try it, but I mean, it works, dude. Like half a year ago, people said that Shopify is dead. Shopify is saturated. I remember Alex Becker making videos and whatever, but look at it now. Like you can still join now. Like go on Ari's channel right now. Watch his recent store. He literally started a new store and it's making him $150 to $250 profit. It's not even revenue. It's profit a day. Like he just created a machine in front of you guys, the exact product, description, store, and everything. Just proving the fact that it still works. And I see so many people starting today, starting yesterday, last week, and they're doing very well. So you just got to persist. If you persist, you can win. But if you give up, 100% chance that you're going to lose. So you want to answer some of the questions? Are you looking at the comments, or did you want me to just keep going on like this?
I can answer some. I want to answer this one, Shopify and WordPress. So I would always go with Shopify unless you are really confident in your WordPress abilities to update and constantly keep your sites up to date, because I know how vulnerable it is as a computer security major.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with WordPress websites. Don't run an e-commerce website on WordPress if you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, or you can hire someone that really knows what you're doing and keep it up to date, then go ahead and do WordPress, because it gives you more customization and you can do a little bit more. You can have more fun with it as a programmer. But if you don't really know what you're doing, you're not super confident, don't go with WordPress. Just pay the $30, and you can also code your own stuff in Shopify, as I do. So you still have freedom to do whatever in Shopify. It just gives you that much more secure server where you're not hacked.
Yeah, a lot of people are using it. And my thing about WordPress, I had this guy, he ran like a Dragon Ball store. It was, by the way, like half and half copyrighted. But basically, he did it on WordPress, and it was hard to even integrate simple things like Verify, quantity breaks. Like, it's very, very hard. Like, you literally have to get a coder. And, Shopify has the disposal of a Shopify app store. You just integrate it right away. Clean, bing, bang, boom. So, I really recommend Shopify, guys. Don't use WooCommerce, whatever. Use what's working and not try to be...
For the price, Shopify is still worth it to have that security aspect. WooCommerce is the same thing. If you know how to host it, you know how to update it, sure, you can do that. It's free. But you really should know what you're doing from a programmer standpoint. Which some people, I'm sure there's people in our audience that do know how to do that kind of coding. It's not that hard. It'll take a couple years to learn. But anyways, what else is there?
What is POD? Print on demand. Yeah, print on. Oh, you already answered the question. Let's see.
Do you just go ahead and go right into Facebook ads always? I don't do anything else.
Don't think that because Hidden Bows or Tanner Plains, I'm not calling them out. It's just basically these people are the people that have been promoting it more than I would say it should be. It's just my opinion, of course. Like if they're watching this right now, hello. But basically, they always say that you got to season your pixel, whatever the freak that means, through Instagram influencers. And then you move over to Facebook because it's easier that way. What I've been seeing when you do it through Instagram and then go to Facebook, you lose a lot of your pixel data. I mean, if you get like 100 purchases, maybe it ends up being 80. And I think a lot of you guys have been seeing that if you guys ever moved at that stage. But you can build everything on Facebook and everything is 100%. It's basically precise. If you ever run starting from Facebook, you can scale easily. I mean, unless you can confidently say that Shopify, that Instagram influencer can bring you very good profits, then I would not do it. Unless you can almost guarantee it. The only ones that I see working right now are people, or my friends basically spending $100, $200 on an influencer post. And of course it's risky, but you just have to calculate it. This is just my opinion on it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Instagram works for sure. It's just not scalable. Like, take your time learning Facebook. Get into it right away. You don't need a mature pixel to get into it. Like, you can grow from nothing, from like a new pixel to scaling. It just gives you more experience learning it. I don't see why you wouldn't do Facebook. You can mess around with Instagram. Always. Like, I'll your spare cash if you want. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been having a lot of mentors. We're talking about that. Basically, they're all like Facebook ads and marketing geniuses, if you want to call them that. And even Sean Prentice was talking about that. Alex Becker. Like, you don't build a business off of, talking to some guy. Can you post a shout out and whatever? Of course, it's easy to make some money off of that. But if you want to build a sustainable business that can like kind of last and be long term, then I definitely recommend Facebook. And, there's been a lot of controversies, which is basically videos on like Instagram influencers versus Facebook ads. Of course, you're like, I know a lot of viewers are like basically saying that, it's super hard. It's like there's an algorithm or whatever that is. I don't understand the whole algorithm. I understand most of the algorithm, but you don't need to, like, as a beginner, I can kind of remember it. You don't need to know everything. Just try it. I mean, and the beautiful thing about it is if you learn Facebook ads, it could take you half a day, a few hours to learn Snapchat ads like right away, because these platforms are the same thing. There's a Snapchat Pixel, Google ads. It's about the same. So there's little tweaks and whatnot, but it's a very useful skill, especially there's going to be a new Facebook. There's going to be a new Instagram. And it's going to be super easy just to learn that platform right away because you learn the tools through here, through scaling, getting your first purchases through Facebook ads. It's just like a all around beautiful platform that I love so much. It's my baby, Yeah, guys, definitely DM me with your questions. I'm going to look through Instagram real quick. But people from Instagram, just move to YouTube. I'm going to miss a lot of questions through here. How many stores do I run? Quite a bit. I have no idea right now. I could tell you at least 12. Probably 15. I have no idea. I get that question a lot. It's really interesting because I like to – because you get higher conversion rates if you do a niche store, but you have the ability to touch every single marketplace if you're in a general store. So that's why I have like all these – I have many niches and many general stores. So, yeah. And if you guys are doing like really well, if you guys are at $400 a day, like sometimes I would take – ownership under your store and then basically take a percentage of the profits I help you scale with. And that's what I've been doing with a lot of people lately. And I consider them as part of my store. Like I own it part of because I'm helping them do a lot. I'm helping them make a lot of money. Spam more questions. Yeah, worldwide is okay. So US is the most expensive traffic that you can run ads on right now because it's basically the country that everybody's telling you to run ads on. And there's all these countries like Singapore. Like Singapore is probably one of my favorite countries right now, but it's for health and beauty. It's a really good tip for you guys. You guys should also check Google Trends when you guys search up what's a good product, a lipstick or whatever, and you guys see these countries that pop up for search terms in Google. Because if someone's searching up for exact term and it's mostly coming from Belgium, mostly from Brazil, you better bet that they're interested if they're searching in it. So you guys have to think about that too. That's been a little tip that I've been wanting to make a video on because it's been helping me find like lookalikes, helping me create my worldwide audiences. But generally speaking, when you run an ad set at worldwide, Facebook will spend money to the countries that are correct. And you could also break down by seeing where the money is getting spent. So if it's burning $5 in Brazil and you're not supposed to, and it's not making you good results from it, then just take out Brazil and make a better looking ad set. I can definitely help you scale if you have like solid purchases, solid sales coming in every day. So with my eyes like just squinting. I'm Asian, but like at the same time I'm tired as hell. Dude, like my eyes are strained, but I want to promise you guys this weekly live stream because we only do this like once a week, and I want to make sure that we get it to you guys. My eyes are tired, but my brain is still beast mode. So I got you guys.
Is it worth it testing with pictures, or should I just always do video? Pictures are actually working best for me. I don't hear these videos. Videos are more fun enough. But
no. Some guy was like, "How do you get hair like yours?"
You can't.
You can't, dude. It's the worst of the worst, man.
No,
no, it's my hair is extremely weird. Like a really funny story about my hair is basically when it gets long, it gets super curly. And right now, it's like pretty frizzy because I didn't even comb my hair today. But yeah, it like literally waves. Like it's so dumb. But yeah, it's like wavy hair. But anyways. Yeah, I definitely recommend video over picture ads. Like you just hit them at a lot more angles. Basically, if you're selling a dog sweater, you get to throughout a whole video, you say that keeps your dog warm during this season, or also hits them at the angle of you could basically you want to say 50% off today only, exclusive offer for the people or whatever. It just gives you a lot of angles to hit them. Maybe you hit them at emotion angle. If you buy one, we will donate $5. But this is really complicated, of course, but like it just gives you a lot of angles to play around with. And you're I always say you kind of cripple yourself if you only do a picture. And it's worth paying $7 for a Fiverr guy just to create a nice looking video. All they got to do, they understand how to use a video editing platform. They just put in some words, put it there. They really understand how to do it. So it's not that hard for them. And they won't charge like freaking $50 for like just like a little video. So yeah. I have 10 purchases, $3 to $4 CPP, collectively multiple. Yeah, you are so ready to scale. If you have 3 or more purchases in one ad set, DM me. I could definitely help you. Lana Arith. I can't tell if that's my friend Arith, but I don't think it is. But
someone's apparently gonna donate their left nut if you want to cut your hair off and give it to them.
Dude, that is what I call value, man.
When you use Fiverr, you order the product to their house. Yeah, you can actually do that. Yeah. I know some photographers, they'll charge more, but they'll do like in-person.
Yeah,
photography.
I've done that too. I've done that too. It's just more expensive. And it's just like, what I've been doing is basically take a video. I said this in my last live stream, but basically you take a video from YouTube. If someone did a reviews video on your product and you take it from your supplier. Your supplier, of course, wants you to make money. So they're going to do the best of their ability to make sure that they make money, in turn make you money. So ask them. Maybe find another video on Facebook, compile them, take little clips out of all of them, and make it the highest quality one. And that's how I've been getting a lot of my best videos. But I do have a really nice video that I did send to one of my close friends, but he's like a videographer or whatever. But he does have to spend some time like finding a place to film the video, maybe go to a park or whatever. So it might be more expensive.
It's usually like $100 to $150 if you want a good video and send a product to somebody.
Yeah.
Seen.
You might get lucky with $50. Austin, can you hear the background noise?
Yeah, is that you?
No, that's me. That's me. That's like my dad cooking, but hopefully that's fine, guys. Is that your number that you just left? Some guy just put his number on the chat. It's hilarious.
I'll call you right now.
对咧，你得個細聲啲啊！你都重要啦，你唔得細聲。Haha, cooking that Chinese food. Fuck yeah. When I launch lookalike audiences, it's not getting enough reach.
Can we call that number?
Huh?
Can we call that phone number?
You want to call him? I dare you.
I'm tempted.
Bet. Call him right now. Is that actually your number, Aquarius?
Should we put on? If he's got a question, I'll call him. We'll answer now.
All right, next time I'll try to put Austin's face somewhere, but I'm just trying to learn how to even use YouTube. I think you have to use like a third-party software, basically using a OSC or whatever that app is called, and then connect it to this. But just like how you stream on Twitch. But Square video is the best reach.
Yeah, that's good, right?
They came to see your cute face, Austin. Are you calling him right now? The guy that left his number on the chat? Just for the memes? Just for everybody?
I'll do it. You can have my number, whoever it is.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Don't expose me, please.
Yeah, that's one way to get Austin's number. So
Just leave it in the chat.
yeah.
Alright.
You're actually calling
I
him.
like it.
For the people that just joined us, we're calling.
Yo, what up?
That's hella funny.
Welcome to the awesome live.
I don't know, I covered my face like a little girl, but
Well, welcome to the live. Can you guys hear us?
Dude, I'm dead too. Why is he screaming?
Hey, you got some question?
What's going on? Dude, he is wilding like hard.
All right. What's your winning product? What's your store?
What is he saying? Dude, he wilding hard.
I try to give him a value. All right, he's wilding.
Dude, who Aquarius? Dude, chill the fuck out, bro. You had your opportunity, bro.
Had a chance.
Jesus Christ.
Nervous when you're alive. All right.
I don't think he was nervous, but
Currently doing low budget to gather data and see results. Go big. Just go big, dude. Get that data quick. That's how I like it.
I like it big too, Austin. Just all right. Anyways, I have a custom audience that has around 1,700 orders. If you have 1,700 orders, contact me and I could probably get you to 6 figures or multi-5 figures a month at least.
Easy.
Like fucking easily, dude. I'm losing my.
Maybe you should chill.
I mean, we can maybe help you out a little bit, but
help you out, man.
But maybe if you're not like, oh my god. He was going hard, dude. He was going hard.
6 figures a month.
Like easily, 1,700 orders is a lot of fucking orders. Have you seen all these people that are on these Telegram chats, Facebook chats that are saying, oh, summer's coming up, so I'm going to be selling summer products like swimsuits?
It's okay to hop on those trends, but just know you're not going to last with it. And you
yeah.
Adapt.
I mean, I've been thinking about that.
Sure, but it's not always the best idea because once you gather that data, it's kind of gone.
I see a lot of people thinking about that. Like a lot of people are thinking too much about the seasons and whatnot. For me, I try to find a product that's like evergreen, a water bottle. Like today, tomorrow, next year, they're going to buy the water bottle. So that's just me. But if you can squeeze out money in the Fortnite niche right now, if you could create a POD right now that says that something about a scar or whatever, about like Fortnite or whatever, make a really funny joke. But ear raid tips with Richard, dude, he went crazy. Who are the fake gurus out there? I don't want to get into that drama. So
this guy named Richard Lurie,
dude, I know, man. He is like, yeah. Dude, I was actually thinking about like posting a video about like some of my results, but like it's so much editing. But I'm probably just gonna put it out there for you guys, just for the confidence of you guys, because yeah, there's a lot of people like faking it right now.
What I do with the fake gurus is essentially just take their value for, just take what they give you and don't buy any of their courses. Because their courses are pretty much just regurgitated from their YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
So, dude, their YouTube channel usually it's still good data. It's still good stuff to learn from, but just take what you like. Don't forget the rest of it. You don't have to follow them. What interest would you use for a water bottle? I would do engaged shoppers, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, products like that is really hard. It's like literally, it's very hard. How much are you won today sales-wise? What does that mean? How much am I making? Anywhere from 10 to 16K a day in revenue. Is Sebas Bedoya fake? I don't know. He seems pretty chill. I don't like the style of his video. I mean, I don't know. Why am I even telling you about guys my opinion? I just think it's too like he just sitting there and talking. Like that's exactly what I'm doing too. So what am I to say that? But
basically, everyone teaches a different way. You gotta find what you like out of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Find who you like.
Dude, Alex Becker used to be the best, man. I mean, I still like him because he's fucking hilarious. Because like, if you ever throw humor into any niche, including the new Lil Dicky song, like humor is getting into music culture now, and it's like it's gonna go viral because people like humor, people like to be entertained, and it's just like I like it. I mean, his chorus is like rat crap. So
he's not worth 2K, but his live streams are good, and I've learned all my stuff from email marketing. He's made me like majority of my money. So like
yeah, he's a pretty marketing god, bro. Help me about that 1,700 orders. Dude, DM me ASAP. I'll try to get on a call with you, but I'm exhausted as hell. I have to get on a few calls. I promised a few people, and then we'll look over it. But 1,700 orders is a lot, dude. If it's one product, then I could almost guarantee you that it's really freaking easy to get to 6 figures. I mean, you probably already made like multi 5 figures with that product. You just probably don't know how to scale, or talk to me later. But yeah, will there be a replay? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be posted on my YouTube. It's going to be posted on my YouTube.
I like it on YouTube a lot more.
Honestly. Me too. But I just need to figure out. Quicker. It is. I like the chat too, because like the chat on Facebook is fudge. So much
nicer. Yeah.
I just need to figure out how am I going to screen share or whatever, but I'm sure it's going to be simple. Tomorrow, bet. I mean, set an alarm. A lot of people, they say that I'll DM you, or even me. Like, I forget. So make sure you remember, because you're missing out on like a big opportunity if you don't DM me with that.
That is a good question, though. What interest did you put for one? I literally just do Engage Shoppers.
Engage Shopper, active credit card user, online shopping.
That stuff's about to go away with Facebook. Did you hear about all that? Like, they're getting rid of the credit card. They're getting rid of, I don't remember the categories off the top of my head, but they're getting rid of a lot of them.
Yeah, top spender. Yeah, there you go. Top spender. I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I don't want people knowing that I buy. I made the dildo joke last time, but I don't want people to know that I buy dildo and shit. It makes sense. Like, nobody wants to get tracked for that. And it's like, it's privacy, so it's intruding privacy. Mm-hmm. And like, they don't let the users of Facebook know explicitly that they are, knowing things like that. So let me get that merch. Dude, I'm trying to fix the store, dude. I'm trying to get everything set up. You guys probably seen the Future Millionaire one, but then I want to try to make a Future Billionaire, because Millionaire is weak sauce for a lifetime. So
honestly, Millionaire is really weak. Like, Millionaire, you hit pretty quick.
Real quick.
To say, but like, that one's like not that much of a go anymore.
They're like this guy. They said they can't hear you that well. Just talk maybe a little.
I'm over it. I don't know how to increase my mic. I can talk closer like this. I don't know if that helps.
I mean, you can scream like that guy that you're on a call with, so maybe that'll help.
I just scream.
I mean, I'd appreciate that. So, do you have Fs in every class? I did have Fs in every class, but then I started going back to school because I realized that I literally have 3 to 4 more weeks of school. And if I don't finish it, then I basically invested 3.5 years and not finishing something. So just going to finish it. And what I'm doing right now is I'm outsourcing it. So like in every single class, I have someone doing homework for me. Only the big assignments like the essay or the big whatevers. But I outsource it. But there's like, I have band and I have like a teacher's aid period too. So I don't need to outsource that. So, but yeah. So yeah, Sebastian Bedoya, he's pretty cool. He's like launching events or whatever, but I don't know. Like, he did show like some of his Oberlo results. I still think he's legit, but for all I know, I just don't know. So, bro, you'll be my savior. Like, honestly, I'll be your savior, dude. Like, literally, you don't have to pay me a single cent for me to scale that for you. I'll just take a percentage of the profits we make together, because, dude, it's freaking easy. But DM me again. We'll definitely talk about that. But yeah. You established a brick and mortar. If it's bringing in good revenue, and I mean, you get instant traffic right away. If you have a good audience base, especially around the area, maybe you have some pretty good friends. You're like, keep your customer service well. Like, I know a lot of people that are doing brick and mortar. Yeah, just start with that. You get automatic traffic and just build a pixel off of the data. But like, you can also run some ads and whatnot. But
why would you not use that brand on your Shopify? So why would you not combine that? Dude.
It just expands. And you could literally run ads within a 50-mile, 25-mile radius. And you could reach a lot of people. You could include your location, because every single Shopify store, I have not seen many addresses on it. Like, you can visit us and shit like that. So that's going to separate you.
1%. Yeah, that's going to.
That's even 1%. Like, literally, I don't know any. Like, I've maybe seen 1 or 2 stores. Like, most stores are just online. So that's going to separate you a lot. And as a buyer, I do want to see that you have a location, you're established, and everything. It just builds your credibility hard. But you can definitely just flex that. Literally just flex that. So maybe you have a header and say that we have a new shop at this address. Check us out. But make it definitely shorter. But, there's stuff like that. Outsourcing assignments, yeah. I mean, I really don't have the time to do it. Like, I don't even mind. Like, yeah, I just can't do stuff that hurts my soul. Like do assignments that don't even matter. Like it just hurts my soul sometimes. I mean, if you like it, like Austin, he's doing stuff that are really gonna help him in the future, or maybe it can help you, but like it's a really useful skill, especially in this era right now. So yeah.
I love computer security. It's so much fun. Offense and defense. Hell yeah. Of course, I'm going to go college for it. Yeah, if you have 10K plus customers, it doesn't matter if you're an amateur on Shopify. Like,
bro, 10K customers, dude. Yeah, I mean, maybe start collecting their email list at your store. I mean, that's a great way to do it. And then just build it from there. I mean, if you have 10K customers and they all just gave you a quick, just say, support us. Thank you so much for being a customer. And just give us a quick like on our Facebook page. You just got 10,000 likes on your Facebook page.
5% discount for an engagement with your social, and then bam.
Yeah.
Like a follow or email or something like that. Give them like a 5% discount, which doesn't really hurt too bad.
5, 10. I would even do 10, dude.
Warm client. Yeah.
I mean, if they ever buy from your store, you just made profit. So like, many different ways to segue off of that. Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, you guys already have 12K likes, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah. You can turn that into some figures.
Definitely brand that. I mean, if you wanna just DM me, and then I could probably get on a call with you just to talk about it. I love hearing about like people that actually start like businesses that are like physical, because you had inventory that was not guaranteed to be sold. So, that's some pretty cool stuff. At probably like 10 years ago, that was a thing. Basically starting that. Now it's like starting Shopify stores and all that. But definitely before was definitely a lot harder. Charlie from Singapore. Okay, so like I put up a post about like the sales I'm getting, and a lot of them were Asian. I think Charlie was from one of my orders, something like that. How you spell 12K?
He's strong.
What you mean, bro? He's just trolling. Any legal concerns? Do you have legal stuff? I'm definitely going to go over it because of the fact that I turned 18 6 days ago. I've been trying to learn it as fast as possible because I'm going to be doing my taxes the first year, right? And it's going to be a huge learning experience. I would definitely recommend all of you guys that are like making some money already or know for sure that you're going to make money. Check out Tanner J. Fox's recent video. He went over the fact that he got taxed 52.75% in California, and he paid like $1.1 million in taxes. Tanner J. Fox. And there's a lot of ways to mitigate it. And now you can do like a founding company in your LLC and then having 3 LLCs under that. So you could get only taxed under as a business and you get only taxed like 20 to 30%. So that's how he's structuring his business. But definitely learn from him because he has some experience, but like he definitely just went over it. Like he didn't know he was going to make that much money. And then you just kind of go along the way. Of course, he doesn't want to spend $1.1 million for taxes, but who would have ever known? He would have never known that he would make like almost $3 million profit a year. So definitely learn from people that already like did it before, but I'm no expert at all. Like I'm just trying to get into it. I'm trying to understand like how to do tax write-offs. The fact that you can go with your friends to Chipotle and say it was a business meeting and tax write-off that. So there's things like that happens. And, when you buy a car, it's 100% tax write-off. I didn't even freaking know that. So, interesting things like that. You DM me. Wait, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, get an LLC, not right away, but like as soon as you're starting to make sales and you feel comfortable, it's going to help you on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And just establishing early isn't expensive, and it's just something to get out of the way before you kind of get too busy.
Yeah. Hashtag business success. Like literally everything. Like you can host a party.
I love it. Oh,
yeah. It's like pretty OP. That's why like rich people just get more rich and whatever. And like when people donate to charity, it's literally 100% tax write-off. Yeah. Just in case you guys are wondering. And for the LLC stuff, just hold back. I want you guys to get it in depth and full experience on how I went through it. So I want to show you guys that. There's gonna be a professional box that's coming in tomorrow. So definitely look out for that because as my channel grows, I do learn a lot of things. As my businesses grow, maybe I'm starting like 2 softwares I'm building right now. And I'm learning a lot. And I could definitely teach you guys what I'm learning through. So to the extent, my channel is kind of for me to show my experience and, how to make more money and whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy a car. Leasing is probably one of the smartest things because, leasing is super, like I love it. Your rent, your internet is all tax write-off. Yeah, everything, dude. It's amazing, dude. Last me. I want 500 a week. Yeah. What's up, hi? What's up, daddy? Hosting parties are wild. I saw you video. Yeah, people were pretty crazy. I was pretty. Yeah, you guys should definitely watch that video. It was very interesting. I didn't even tell you about that, Austin. It was pretty crazy because I just hosted a party and people were like, "Can I bring my friend? Can I bring a few friends?" And then they ended up bringing everybody brought their own friend, and then or friends, and then it was freaking huge. The whole street, like my street is like a neighborhood where people are retired, white people that will get angry if there's a big party like this. So I'm just being real with you guys, and it was scary, guys. What drives you to learn? Also, how do you deal with PayPal holding payments? What drives me to learn? I don't know. I'm just kind of like, for me, I want like another motivation. It's like a really vague and general one that's gonna last with me for a long time. Is the fact that it motivates me to want to live life to the highest level in the terms of being able to spend money, being able to do whatever the heck I want. I want to go to Dubai today. Let's go to Dubai. Something like that. And not have to worry about, oh, that's going to cost me $5,000. Like, I want to experience things like that. So yeah, that motivates me. And the fact that I can make my future now, and the fact that everybody can make your future, everybody can make their future, is a beautiful thing. And you can make your future is bright if you make it bright. So that's why I'm like more motivated than before. I definitely been depressed a lot, especially in the stages where I didn't make any money. I burned a few thousand, maybe on ads, and I did it really stupidly. Or I became depressed when I probably watched one of my videos when I reached a point where my only motivation was to get out of the fear state of the fact that I don't have to go to college, I don't have to work a job or whatever. And I got out of that, and I didn't have a motivation there. I didn't want to make $1 million. I mean, of course I want to make $1 million, but that wasn't like a mandatory goal that I would kill myself if I didn't do it. So, there's things like that. I just got really comfortable, dove into Fortnite like super hard. And that was my coping mechanism. People go to, I heard weed and depression is not a good mix or whatever, but
No.
you would literally don't. Yeah, I think you guys already know that if you guys, but I don't do any of that, by the way. I've never done it. It's supposed to.
And the best way to learn is through curiosity. It's like, how do I do this? And then you learn how to do it and you apply it to your company. I think that's the best way.
It sounds really simple, but it's really like that. And I would, sometimes you worry about like losing money when you do trial and error, but you learn so much when you do trial and error. Like, I'm pretty blessed that I wasted money and I learned from it. So, yeah, exactly. Living life to the highest. Yeah. Living life the way I wanted to live. Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it. I'm just here to share my experiences, just like my life. I just kind of, I'm 18. I have a lot of life to live. So I feel like Austin's going to be here a long time with me. So, just building these really close relationships, because it's not like, we're only going to be partnered for like a hi, Mom.
Hi, how are
you?
you?
56 people can see you.
Oh, okay.
She's the funniest girl in the whole world. But I feel you. The minimum wage job is driving me to not give up. I mean, that was a huge motivation. A lot of people, they're in their mid-20s, 30s, and they're working for someone else's dream or from a big company. And, it hurts your soul. Like, it literally hurts my soul when I do stuff that I don't want to do. And you have to work for, living the life you want. So there's definitely a sacrifice that you have to pay. You have to pay your dues. As Andy Frisella says, for me, I gave up a lot of my close friends that don't improve me, a vibe in the same level as me. And, hi, Mom, because your son won't help me. Dude, Aquarius is about to get kicked out.
No. Here, Aquarius, the reason, if quote unquote you can't support your family, that's why, right there, because you don't see this as help.
What?
It's the mindset of you're either not getting help right now when they're not going out of the way of learning and seeing the value that we're providing.
Yeah, I'm just lying you guys, because like when I started, it was not as big as now in terms of having hate and battles and everybody. Like, there's so many people now, and when I started, there wasn't this many people. So like it was even, I would say it's even harder for me, but at the same time, it wasn't as saturated. But it's not gonna. The only factor of the fact that there's so many people going up is the fact that your CPM is going to go up. So your ads are going to be a little more expensive, but it has not affected me too much. And like, you know, a lot of people, they're like, why would you teach someone your business? You're gonna direct competition to you, dude. You just got a $120 order.
That was thick.
I know, dude. You. Oh my god, we gotta talk about that later, dude.
I'm not even running ads on that one.
I know, dude. Like he's not running ads, and he made like 300. I don't even freaking know.
Yeah,
anyways,
300, just not running ads. Yeah.
$120 order, dude.
Whoops.
Oh god. But yeah, 50-minute live stream. You know.
Pretty good.
I mean, the replays actually made pretty quality this time. We went over a lot of great topics. So, you know, yeah, I'll definitely go over the LLC stuff later because I want to make sure that you guys, I'm just like spitting things right now. I want to make sure I want to be like, because when I do my videos, I kind of do a notebook. I want to make sure it's all structured correctly. I call it the $1 million notebook, but I want to make sure that's all structured right because I'm just giving you like bits and pieces of LLC right now. 1757. Is that the hiking site? What is that? Oh, Austin.
Yeah. No.
LMAO.
I've only been in e-commerce for 6 months, and I've actually seen quite the amount of cash flow. So
yeah.
He's been in a lot longer than I have, but only 6 months, and it's changed my life already. Like, way changed my life. I quit my job, you know, only 3 months after doing it.
Yeah, I mean, we did cover a lot of questions that were addressed in the last video, but again, people are going to ask me, do you recommend Pexta? Do you recommend Shopify? Do you recommend Pyro Ads Buy? Do you recommend big ads? There's so many softwares right now that say, oh, here's a winner product. If it was a winner product, then they would probably be making a lot of money from it. Maybe it is. I don't recommend it. Bottom line, it's just like $20 to $40 a month, and anybody that is running a business can afford $20 to $40 a month. So a lot of people can see it. So, you know, you're probably not the only one that's testing the product that you see right now. So I definitely don't recommend any softwares, especially Shopify. I mean, yeah. How do I become Austin?
You can't. I'm too beautiful.
Yeah, he's too beautiful, man. Like,
no,
yeah.
Seriously, if you want, so I don't know who said that, but anyways, my
Instagram.
Like, the thing I'm doing is I'm just networking like crazy, and that got me like this relationship with Richard. I don't know if that's kind of what you're asking, but like that's what's gotten me my most amount of growth. It's just constantly hitting people up and like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you up to? How can I help you? And doing the how can I help you kind of thing has gotten me into relationships where I can ask them for help. And it grows my knowledge way more than YouTube will ever do. I quit watching YouTube videos because the amount of people that I can DM that are running big stores and I can ask them personal questions. And I can even show them my store and be like, hey, where can I help on this? And it's that networking that you really got to do or you'll get your most amount of growth.
Yeah. I mean,
so join Team New Rich.
I mean, yeah, join Team New Rich because these are people that vibe on the same level as you. But at the same time, it's not as easy as, you know, finding someone and just networking them right away. It's definitely a problem and issue in itself. But yeah. Is Turbo Ads Finder good? Yes. It's one of my favorite apps because not everybody sees the same ads as you. What is my CPM? My CPMs are anywhere from 14 cents to $40, $50. I have a really passionate niche that I'm into. And the CPM is like $30 to $60 right now. But the sales are very good. So there's metrics like CPM. There's metrics like link clicks, like reach, like add to carts. These factors matter to an extent, but the thing that matters is how much you spent and your cost per purchase. So I would literally turn off all metrics except for those two if I had to look at only two. But I would definitely recommend Worldwide. It's been serving me very well, and it brings your CPM very, very low. And you would find people buying from these countries that you would have never picked. Like you would have never picked Brazil. You would have never picked Germany. But Facebook will find these people for you. Again, if it's wasting your money targeting UK or whatever, then take off UK. Make it higher quality. So I always recommend going broad because if you go broad, you can see what's not working and you just make it better and better. Take out United States. Take out UK. Take out 18 to 25. Take out, whatever. You just make it quality and quality. And this is what's going to make you most of your money. So, And I've seen that a lot. Basically, it's always the shrink. It's always the shrink, whatever you want to call that. I'm about to sell a pair of shoes. You flipping shoes? Flipping shoes has a lot of money still, man. That guy wants to call you again? Huh? However, like Rich and Austin says, it's all about purchases. That's the only metric that matters, you know. If you spend too much money, then you should be turning off the ad set and not having the optimism. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to get that sale and whatever. So that's going to destroy you. What's up?
Fucking Victor.
What do you say?
Nothing. What is the biggest mentality trait that you believe is important? I think curiosity is one of my favorite mentality traits. It's not really a mentality, but like being positive and stuff like that. But like, I think my biggest trait, not necessarily mentality trait, but it's just curiosity. Being curious and continuously testing different things in every aspect. Like different business models, test that, and I don't know, just look into it. You don't have to do it, maybe just look into it. And just learn as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, mentality is also a big problem in terms of the fact that everybody says that, oh, I have the mindset, connect with me. Because just because you watched a few motivational videos and you heard that, oh, you got to be productive and you have a schedule, morning routine, or whatever. These are all very technical stuff, and this does not make you a great person or a great and productive person. There's issues like that as well, because a lot of people, they're just like, dude, I've been working on my mindset for the longest time, but what matters more, like you can learn a lot about your discipline and yourself when you're testing and learning and spending money through trial and error or whatever. But, you know, oh yeah, I just saw a comment. He said, testing strategy, pricing a strategy, pricing a product. I'm literally going to make another. I'm literally just going to post it in after this live stream, dude. I'm going to post like 2 videos after this live stream. One is unlisted. I just need to make a thumbnail for that, and I just like slap it on. But 2 bangers. One is with, I'm just going to spoil a little bit, but it's not like it's a big spoiler. It's going to be a video with me, Ari, and his business partner. You guys will literally never see his business partner ever anywhere. But they're doing like $10,000 a day now, and you could probably learn a lot because we visualize ourselves as a beginner, your standpoint. And we're thinking, and we answered questions that we think that you guys need help with. So let me know if you guys like that, but I'm going to be posting that like right after that. It took me a while to get on a call with them because they're pretty busy and it's hard scheduling. But the pricing, I think those general versus niche. I made a lot of videos with Hi, and then we're going to be posting a lot soon. So like I think we did like 17, 18 videos in one day. It was like it was whenever you saw him on my story, basically. On my story on Instagram. Dude, my nose is so itchy, man. Yikes. Oh, hashtag Tyler. Austin, they started this hashtag, which is basically because Tyler never wanted to get on camera. And then now they're just like memeing him, but it's probably going to be like pretty low-key in here, but it's funny. Richard, do you ever take a few hours to play games or watch TV? Are you full day all work? So I would say 6 days out of my 7 days in a week. I don't know, like in 1 month, maybe once or twice, I would literally just dump my whole day and just focus on having fun, having my brain be free and goof around and be stupid. Because when I do something like that, I realize the next day when I wake up or even the night, I'm like, I feel really refreshed. I don't know how to explain the technical and logistics about it, but it helps me gain a huge amount of creativity. I think, Austin, you did it like on Saturdays, right?
Saturdays, yes. It's usually my night to go out and do whatever. And yeah, you definitely need it. It helps your brain refresh, and you think of new ideas while you're out not working that you can, I don't know, you'll just think of like, oh, that'd be a cool product to test. Or something like that. You don't have to do it right away. You'll do it and then during your work time. But like it definitely gives your brain time to start flowing in a different channel. Yeah.
I definitely wanted to say thank you for all you guys that stayed with us. It's definitely 1 hour, but I'm trying to give you my all. Like literally, if you ask me a question, I'm answering it like with a full answer. So back to how much hours I work. I want you guys to figure out what works best for you, because I work pretty close to Gary Vee, but I work a little less than him. but some days I do work a lot more. It's just like there's a big ego side of entrepreneurship, basically saying that I work 20 hours today or whatever. And it's just like whatever works for you. Like some days I will work that much. Like on average, I work anywhere from 12 to 18 hours a day. Some days I even do 20 if I want to, because sometimes when I reach the 1 a.m. Marker, I get this huge sense of like, I don't know, it's like midnight and it's like, it's either I sleep now or I just do a lot of work and I get really productive. And I've been on a call with Thaddeus. I know you guys have strong opinions about Thaddeus, but I've been trying to pick out the good things about him because he's doing a lot of stuff. He's making a lot of money doing like softwares and other things. But I just want to let you guys know what's on his side a little bit. But like he works really like Dan DeSilva. He works whenever he wants, sleeps whenever he wants, wakes up whenever he wants. Like you can work with like what works for me is basically waking up, sleeping whenever I want to. I love the vibe of freedom, of doing whatever you want, whenever you want. That's always been what makes me the best. Like if there's anything else, if there's like a constricted thing, then I feel like I'm in jail kind of. And for me, that's just for me. But you got to figure out what is best for you guys. But I do work like, I don't know, like I stay on a computer like all day. I don't like doing anything else. I love making money online, or I just talk to you guys in the DMs on a call about stuff. But that's how I'm probably gonna make a video on like how my usual day looks like. So yeah, just in case you guys want to structure yours on like how I structure mine. But yeah. Nah, Victor, you're amazing, dude. We haven't talked in a while, dude. We're talking about like some.
I'm gonna go hang out with him in the summer for a while.
Dude, let's all fucking. I mean, Team New Rich.
Come to Florida. I have a spare bedroom. Come to
Florida. Dude, I'll come to Florida, dude. Miami?
It's not Miami. It's not
that's a turnoff, dude. I'm kidding.
We'll be going to Miami to visit Victor. So we won't be doing that. But seriously, come visit.
No, I'm serious. I G-O-D. G-O-D,
dude. We're gonna
dude.
go jet skiing every day. There's a pool there, nice hot tub. My parents cook amazing food. It's gonna be great. We're gonna go chill.
Dude, hell yeah. I mean, house crew shout you out. What does that mean? There's 47 people here. House crew. Shout out.
House crew.
Great. Shout out.
Everybody go follow him.
Everybody go follow him.
All right. I got to get going. That was our 1 hour mark.
All right. You got it, dude. I'll stay on the call a little bit. But I do, since a lot of us, we do want to meet up. I do want to set up something, where we could all just like collaborate. But, I apologize for like promising you guys the carnival or whatever. I'm still trying to figure out like my whole life. I don't think I'm able to, take out 3-5 days out of my week and do something. It's really hard, especially when you have a lot of projects that needs you every single day. So we'll figure it out. Yeah.
You, man.
All right. Peace out, man.
Thanks for telling you.
All right. It just got so quiet. It's like super lonely now. Live is cutting out. What car do I drive? I just drive my parents' car right now. I don't have a nice car. Like I've always thought about like whether I should get a car or a house or whatever, but I don't know. There's always a thing about like materialistic things. It's just like I want to be able to move. Like if I want to go to Dubai, I don't have to worry about like my car or my house or whatever. It's an interesting topic. Real estate is a whole different thing. It's a full investment. But I don't know. I just always thought that, there's insurance into it too. It's just maybe a better, and you use a lot of energy when you drive sometimes. You have to use your eyes or whatever. And my eyes are like basically one of the most used utilities in my whole body right now. So, I've just been thinking that Uber is just a better thing. If I want to go somewhere, I'll just Uber. Just like Uber everywhere. I just think that's better for me, for my energy levels and for, the fact that I have to pay insurance or even buying a car or whatever. But definitely getting a car is like, cool or whatever. But, maybe for branding, but also, of course I need a car in the future, but I'm not in a state where, I'd rather put that amount of money that I buy for a car. I'd rather just put it into a utility like a real estate investment or whatever. I just think that I could literally start a software company with the amount of money that I put into a car. You know what I'm saying? So, I've just been thinking about it. And right now I'm just like stacking up on some money, trying to figure out where to pivot. But yeah, exactly. A lot of people have been selling their cars. It's just better to Uber now. It's just like the better alternative. But, we'll definitely call next week and buy Instagram. Turn that off real quick. Share it to my thing. Yeah, guys. We're basically done for today. Thank you so much for your time. I've been giving you my all, and dude, stay tuned if you guys are not tired after this 1 hour. But there's some pretty fire stuff that I've been making lately, and just like the motto that I've been keeping is no bullshit, no waste of time, and no fluffy shit in this channel. So I'll be keeping that, and I've been trying to structure my videos because I don't like the fact that people say that put out daily content. Of course, it's good to put out daily content, but I want to put out daily content if it's going to be super quality. I'd rather put out a huge ass banger than post daily. I just don't like that. I don't want to be constricted to like a Logan Paul daily vlog or something like that. You guys know what I'm saying? So I've been working on a lot of videos and making sure it's good before I post it. So I'll see you guys around. Hopefully see you guys around in the chat. Definitely just shoot me a message in Telegram. That's probably a little better. And if you guys have my Skype, don't give it to anybody, but like you guys can definitely message me there. Instagram DMs is getting hard. I prefer you guys to just message me through hopefully I know how to turn off this stream, but peace.